Hello there, hi, it's Sonja again from East Coast Recovery, and this is another one of our short videos this week, and we've got Michelle from Bedworth come to share her experiences with us. And Michelle, hello Michelle.
Hi everyone.
Hello. So Michelle's been clean about 4 years and 2 months, was it, Michelle? Yeah. And that's how long ago she was with us in East Coast Recovery. And we just wanted to talk to you today, Michelle, for you to share with us about, we want to talk about kind of what was the importance of you doing what brought you to rehab, and what was the importance of doing your step 4 in rehab, and then kind of where you're at now. So I wanted to read this section out of our lovely blue recovery textbook. And it says this: so our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves. And the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. Above everything, we alcoholics or addicts must be rid of selfishness. We must, or it will kill us. So, Michelle, can you tell the audience if you think about selfishness being the root or cause, can you tell us what brought you to rehab, and also what was the importance of doing your step 4 with us in East Coast Recovery?
Okie dokie. So I've been to roughly 5 rehabs over the years. None of them had been a 12-step process. I'd been to like various different types of rehab, and nothing that I did worked. Like it would work while I was in there, but as soon as I would come out, I would relapse again. And I really found it hard to take any kind of responsibility for myself. You know, I didn't know how to put the action in. I'd learned stuff but couldn't put the action in. So the reason that I came to ECR was I already knew a couple of people that had been before me, and they had come out and successfully continued living clean. And the other reason was because it was a 12-step process, part of the program. So everything that I tried prior to that hadn't worked, and I started going to meetings about a year before I came to ECR, and I'd managed to stay stable on a script just through going to the meetings, and I'd never done that before, you know. And so I wanted to find a rehab that did the 12-step process, because it felt like that would be the only process that could work. And so when I was in treatment, I remember going through process, and I think what it did for me was it gave me a safe space away from any distraction, and it gave me a chance to really see who I was underneath the addiction and take responsibility, because all I'd ever done is blame everybody else, and you know I couldn't see that I had a part to play. So it really helped me to look deeper and start to do that process. And it was absolutely crucial for me to have that change. It was around the step 4 onwards that I had a huge change in how I am as a person, because I was able to see it and then continue the steps to turn those things around.
Oh, Michelle, I totally get what you're saying. So, so from you doing the step 4 in with us, how long was you in with us, Michelle?
I was in there for 3 months.
Okay. So yeah. From you going through that process, you must have started your step 9, your amends kind of while you was in with us. So can you tell us kind of where you're at today from maintaining your sobriety? I mean, I've seen you on parts of your journey. We've met in London, and we've done some recovery stuff together. But can you tell us, the audience, where you're at today? And you've maintained your sobriety, you've stayed abstinent all the way through for the last 4 years, 2 months.
Yeah. So it's an absolute miracle. You know, I come from absolute chaos. You know, when I came to East Coast Recovery, I'd been in the chaos for years and never sustained any kind of recovery. So I'd got complete damaged relationships with my family. I had no confidence. I was like riddled with self-obsession. You know, I was not doing well in any area of my life. And so through going through the process and continuing outside, I've been able to learn how to live life on life's terms, you know, and I've rebuilt the relationships with my family. When I first got clean, I wasn't allowed in their houses because they had locks on the doors. And today they'll give me the keys and ask me to look after the house when they go away or babysit, and it's completely turned my life around. I've got a flat that I live in, and even in my early recovery I moved quite a lot and I never really settled, and finally I've moved back to my hometown and I've got a flat, and I feel like I'm really starting to learn who Michelle is. And I can walk down the street and I haven't got shame and I don't have to hide, and that's just a magical feeling. And you know, and the things that I'm doing in my life today, it's been quite a dramatic change. You know, I've had some physical stuff going on, so I've had to accept that I can't do hairdressing anymore. And you know, but within that, my higher power is working. And you know, so I've gone on and I've helped other people in the jobs that I've done. And right now I volunteer in the church, so I go to church every Sunday, but I also volunteer there in the week at the food bank and the allotment. And I'm in the process of setting a charity up with a friend to help recovering addicts. So it's really exciting. I have no idea where life is taking me, but I love it. And I've got more self-acceptance than I've ever had. Yeah, that's in a nutshell.
Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. And I just want to end that by saying that I know that because I've been kind of we've stayed in contact with each other through the journey. I think that I could safely say that Michelle has never stopped going to meetings. She's sponsored. She supports others. She's engaged with the 12-step process. And I know that I can say this, that you've struggled. You've had your struggles the same as everyone else.
Absolutely. And I think that's something that's big, really, because like I've always done the 4 suggested things, and just last week actually we started a face-to-face meeting in Bedworth, first ever. There's never been one here before. And yeah, there's always been struggles at life, but absolutely by using this program in life, it's helped me to achieve sobriety and abstinence. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much, Michelle. So that's the end of our little meeting today. If anyone's got any questions for Michelle or any comments or any ideas of any other subjects, if you could leave a comment in the box below. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Sonja. It's been great to be here.